Teddy Feinberg, Brook Stockburger, Teddy and Brook Show, and day after the New Mexico State Aggies fell to the San Diego State Aztecs 73-69 in overtime of their opening round NCAA Tournament game. No, I do not call it the second round. Let's just get the ball rolling right off the bat. It was a great game. I mean,
yeah,
the
it really
Aggies
was.
really played with a lot of heart.
Good for the Aggies. To have such a good game, to come so close to pulling the upset. I know that doesn't, help them at all today. They're upset, and Aggie fans are, it was so close type of thing. And maybe my gut instincts we do have to go against them, because this is 2 weeks in a row where they've been wrong. But the Aggies played a good game.
What, you said they were going to win?
Yeah.
You did.
I even picked them in my poll.
Yeah. Well, I think it's interesting the way it works, because, and I think this goes for all sports. There were wins. There's wins for the Aggie basketball team. Sometimes I walk away and I say, that didn't feel like a great win. Yeah. And then a loss like this, I actually walk away and I'm completely satisfied. I felt like the first half, they really struggled finishing. I thought they got what they wanted on the offensive end of the floor. But just to not quit and to really turn around and just to step up the way they did, I really think it bodes very well. I think it's something to be very proud of. And I think it really could springboard them into next season. I think the Aggies, maybe I'm being a prisoner of the moment right now, but I kind of felt like they turned a certain corner in last night's game. I really got that feeling.
Yeah, being so positive is making me sick, but I can't. But I sort of agree with you. Down 14 in the second half, and they come back, score points late in the final minute, get the tie. Of course, then in OT, the Aztecs scored 5 straight. The OT started, and then it was just sort of letting the air out of the balloon just a little bit. But they stayed close. And I think this will be a springboard. I think that's the proper word. It would have been better, obviously, with a win. And with North Dakota State knocking off Oklahoma, North Dakota State's a good basketball team, don't get me wrong. But maybe this would have been an easier way for the Aggies to get into the Sweet 16 for the first time in 2 decades. So, I don't know. It's just like woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah, no question. I think if you look at their team overall, they have a lot coming back next year. They have to replace Kevin Aronis, who you need to have a three-point shooter, obviously. And I thought Ronaldo Dixon played well for them this year. I thought he really did a serviceable job in his role. So they have to replace those 2 players, obviously. But they have a lot of guys redshirting. They have Tanvir Bular, of course, Sims' brother. I thought Ian Baker, their freshman point guard, looked pretty good. So I think they just got to hold this together and pick up where they left off and have a completely full roster going into next year. And I feel good, but it's a long way away.
Yeah, no, it sure is, and they got to sort of, just get out of their head a little bit. There's so many things, if Sim doesn't get 3 fouls in the first half, how does that change the game? If Mullings has, more than what did he have, just a bucket in the first half, how does that change the game? Maybe that rally doesn't come up short at the end there.
Well, they played with a lot of heart. They didn't quit. They put the game into overtime, and they definitely, on a national stage, they played a good basketball game, or at least a good second half in overtime against San Diego State. So, good season, guys, at the end of the day, and we will catch you next week on the Teddy and Brook Show. Thank you.